Oof, long time no post. I'm sure that we have been eagerly anticipating a new nail video because I know I have been really wanting to do nails. I did these nails mid-situation. If you're curious, has my situation changed? No. But has it gotten worse? No. And I call that a win. So I'm just going to take off whatever mess this is. I gave up on it. I got 2 nails in and I was... it was rough. So I'm just gonna file it off. The pinky also is just facing its own direction. It had a mind of its own. It didn't want to cooperate, and I honestly wasn't gonna force it to. So I wore these for a bit. I'm gonna chop off the pinky. I'm just going to file off the design and then do a little infill. Now that the nails are off, I am going to just pop on the pinky real quick. These are some false nails that I got for Christmas that I am using for like the second time ever, and honestly they're very sturdy, they're very firm. I enjoy them, but they're so firm that they just like, can you... Oh, also my nail has finally grown back all the way. Can you see that? It's still weird on the what part's attached. Like this part is still... Is that kind of gross to see? Make you look at it. Ooh, the camera's protecting you. You're lucky. Anyways, it's really curved, but not at the cuticle. So whenever I put it on, it'd be great if you could just focus for 5 seconds. Thank you. Whenever I put it on, like the cuticle area is just not flat to my nail. So, I mean, I'm not gonna care. I just thought that's something that I point out. They're very strong though. I quite like how thick they are. I'm just gonna pop this bad boy on real quick. My little gooseneck lamp from a cart. Honestly, I hate touchscreens because acetone will show up in the weirdest places, and it's shown up on this face so many times that it's like, okay, you know what? Who cares? I'm just gonna put this thing on. But to attach it, I'm going to use my base gel from... Yes, I've finally done it. I have gotten Goy polishes, my 23-piece gel nail polish kit. I put it in my wish list for my Christmas and my mother. You know what? No one actually revealed who their Secret Santa was. Okay, someone that I love very dearly got this for me. Thank you so much. I love you. Anyways, I have used it once. And spoiler alert, I love the consistency of this. The pigment also is top tier. I enjoy Goy consistency so much. Like, it's medium thick consistency. It levels out so gorgeously. My goal for this year is to just use Goy products. My product list, just Goy. I have a Goy nail drill that you saw in the beginning, and I threw out every single beetle polish that I owned. No more beetles in this house. There are so many variables with beetles right now, and honestly, it goes for every main name brand and their inability to post their ingredients or disclose them properly. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm a diligent consumer, because I definitely am not. But beetles right now, you sketching me out and I keep talking about it. I'm just gonna shut up and enjoy new products. You're totally correct. I agree. You know, do your own research, follow your heart. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just some dude on the internet that does nails. Anyways, I'm going to use my base gel. Thank you for reminding me. I, first of all, love this base gel. Love the bottles too, by the way. I commented on Nail Genie on her video whenever she did some, what was it, Born Pretty polish swatches, and I threw away all my gels except for this new one. This is literally all I have, and my cat eyes. But it's gonna be a cold day in hell when I throw away my cat eyes. I have to pry those from my cold, dead hands. That is not attempted for fate, by the way. You're not prying anything from anything. Anyways, what am I saying? Oh, those gels, oh my gosh. In her video, they were so gorgeous, but those bottles are so incredibly ugly. First of all, I love the shape, but the color and the logo is so ugly. And that's like tragic because those gels were gorgeous. I also don't know a lot about Born Pretty. I had their nudes and they were very nice, but I don't wear nudes. So I'm just not the audience for, you know what? I was about to say something stupid. I'm not the audience for those gels. Yeah, they sell other gels, duh. I feel fine, I'm fine. I've got to chill. I love this gooseneck lamp, even if it's busted. Oops, gonna just pop that on. Straight this time. Hopefully. Was that straight? Did you check before you did that? Chad, am I cooked? I had to say that. It felt right. Well, that feels... Yes, that feels good. You know, oh my gosh, after having that on wrong for like a week and a half, it actually feels so weird to have it be correctly on my nail. And now I'm just going to give it a full cure in the lamp to have it dry completely. Also, no more microscopic font. Why are you so tiny? You take up like a third of a bottle. You can be a little bit bigger. Ooh, and these are the nails on. Don't mind my cuticles. They are a direct reflection of how I actually feel right now. But now that we have our base blank and the pinky on, I'm gonna go back into these colors. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna try and keep them in the box. Feels like the most efficient way to store them is just the original packaging, which I usually don't do, but honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Anyways, one tragic thing about this is that none of these are my color. None of these are a color that I would usually go for, but I'm feeling very right now. So I want something bright, but also familiar. So I'm thinking, why not try this green out if it's ugly? Oh, actually, kind of really, ooh. There is some green food in fictional media that this looks exactly like. I cannot remember what it is. I can see it in my mind's eye, but I just don't know. I'm gonna have to find that image because you're absolutely gonna know what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna take this milky beige-ish white too. I actually don't know what color that is. It's like a nude faded brown, but also white. Did I just describe milky white? Whatever. Okay. Oh, there's actually 2 yellows in this? That's kind of crazy. I hate yellow, but that's the first time I've seen actually 2 of any yellow in a kit because like yellows are notoriously hard to make. So that's pretty nice. I think I'm also going to go in with this. What color are you? You're like a plum. Oh, you are indeed not. You are a brown. Okay, but ooh, that's a nice deep, rich brown. Okay, I see. Okay. I guess we're going for earthy tones. New year, new colors. Perchance-ly. I feel like that's all right. I'll take top coat too. I'll get this one out just in case because I love a good pop of black on nails. I think that's it for now. I think that's a decent selection. I also have this gold foil that I took out of the original jar to put in a baggie for some reason. And this is almost always impossible to close once I open it, so I hope to do some gold. Okay, these nails are my birth month nails, so I want them to be very big and obnoxious. I don't know what direction I want to go. I think I want to do some marble designs, but I don't want to commit to anything because I feel strange. So I'm just gonna wing it and we'll see where we go. Oh, I should get the base gel out. You're so correct. I just watched a TikTok of someone saying that if they want the perfect marble design to not use a bluing gel, and my only blooming gel was Beetles, so I wasn't gonna be able to use it anyways. But to instead use a base gel because it spreads out a lot slower and that prevents the design from like blooming too quickly, which is a problem that I have had quite frequently, and I have used it before, but it's always good to be reminded something exists, because I do be forgetting everything everywhere all at once. And here is the return of my big crystal, my favorite crystal in my entire collection. These, the motorcycle revving its engine outside messed me up. Anyways, okay, I think the first nail is gonna be a green base. Oh, you know what would be fun is doing that blooming gel rose design again. But I don't have, I do it with a base gel this time though. I don't know how that would work. I actually did a really good job. I feel like I took like a 2-week break from painting nails, and then I forgot how to paint nails. So what we're gonna do is just go through, paint the base for all of these nails, and then cure it, because these each cure fully for 60 seconds. So I don't want to put my hand in the lamp too much. I'm sure you can see my natural ombre is exaggerated because I did do those nails and I feel like I sunburnt my hand. So these are definitely gels that are, I feel it feels better quality, but that's just like intuition from the consistency and how much wipes off whenever I wipe off the tacky layer. I don't actually know if it's good quality. I didn't do that much research, which is why I should everything I recommend. Okay, hold on. I don't normally recommend gel polishes because I just like, if you want something, you gotta do your own research, all right? I poked around at brands in their about section, and for Goy specifically, it honestly, okay, for most of these big brands, you'll notice that in their about section, they don't really point to a CEO or an owner of the company. Like, it's kind of difficult to find a name for anyone that's like the face of the brand, you know? And I don't know if I'm just like stupid and looking in the wrong places, but I ran into that problem with Koi whenever I was trying to figure out, like, first of all, how the name was pronounced. I went on their website because I heard that, like, I think it was like on their Canadian server, it's spelt out how they pronounce it, but I'm in America, so whenever I looked at the website, I didn't see that, but I also just could not find a name, and I had to do a little bit of Googling to find one, and I'm still not really sure who owns Koi, which is suspicious. So, I mean, if you feel good about something, use it, whatever. I'm not here to tell you what to buy or even recommend things. I just want to try these products. I think that's a really big thing that I learned last year, is that I was showcasing products that I knew nothing about, and people were curious and if it was cool. Like my little clay gels, my model gels that I used to sculpt a lot. I don't know anything about the people who make them, or how it's made, or what the ingredients like are, or the ratio, or if it's even safe to use. And I felt bad mid-year about doing that, because I understand that a lot of these things are made from fast fashion companies. And whenever you have chemicals made with fast fashion, all of their processes are, you know, fast-tracked and not heavily looked over. So there is a incredibly large margin of error for them. I don't think I used that correctly, but that it felt right. And I don't feel good about recommending chemical products anymore. I will absolutely recommend a food or like a game app, because I am so obsessed with mobile games. It's actually like kind of tragic how much I am just downloading games and trying things out. But I love a good murder mystery mobile game, you know, or I'm just very sad that it seems like a lot of these apps now are using generative AI to come up with stories or backgrounds, and it's like it takes the love out of like crafting a scenery for people to explore, and it feels really hollow and definitely unloved. Like, I can feel the difference whenever I start a new story and things just look off, you know? And that makes me very sad, because a part of like the charm of hogs or hidden object games is like the what's it called? The maximalist scenery of things like the Find It screens being just overloaded with everything, so many trinkets and shinies, and then you can feel whenever things are not put in places intentionally and it just looks wrong instead of cluttered, like how it should feel. And this is just with 2 coats of pigment. Honestly, that is so gorgeous. Okay. It feels good. It feels good. I miss this. It feels good to actually sit down and just do nails. This is why I do nails, period. Okay, so the design. What do I want to do? I don't know. Hold on. Oh wait, no, I said I want to do marble. You're so right. You're so right. Okay, so the video that I saw, I love TikTok and I love creators, but there was that one TikTok where it's like, is it real or is it hype? And they literally just did like the wasteful method of like putting gel polish. I'm about to do it. So I'm just gonna show you. But they put down some gel polish in a line and then smeared their brush through it. And that's what they used to create the marble. And it's like, it's literally just, it's not hype. It's just a technique. And I guess I get it. You know, you're gonna try out something to see if it like actually works, but it's so silly. It's so silly to me. I still think it's fun though. It's even funnier whenever people are watching other people do it in real time. There's like no cuts or edits and they're still like, is it real? What is this? Is this AI? Shut up. I'm just going to do a thin layer of base gel all over the nail. Then try and make the magic happen. We are going to ignore that hair that dared defy me and actually fall into my nail. And it's gonna become part of the crew, part of the ship. That's just how it has to be sometimes. Another thing that I did this year is I threw away all of my brushes without a cap, and I got these rose gold ones for Christmas as well. And they very helpfully have the millimeter, the length of it on it. So I don't have to guess anymore what brush I'm picking up. But also, am I gonna read it? Probably not. That wasn't very satisfying. But also, oh, you're unfocused. Whoops. Okay, I'm just going to try and... Excuse me? Oh my bad. That feels like it's gonna be pretty. I hope so. Ah, yes. Ooh, that is nice. I think I did it a little incorrectly, but that's okay. Feels weird, but also not bad, so I'm gonna cure it. This doesn't look like a dookie nail, does it? You would tell me, right? You wouldn't let me walk around like this if it did. Let's put some gold on it and see if that like helps. I think that the green and brown was definitely a mistake, and I feel like no one could have possibly known that would happen. So let's just let's put something else on it. Try and cover it up a bit. I wish there was. You know what? I was about to say, I wish there was a better way to do this, but There probably is, and I'm not gonna find it. I'm just gonna follow my heart. So, ooh, this feels good. Look at that. Okay, you know what? I love foil. Maybe I should get foils of different color. I know that I really like chrome powder, but like just a good foil feels very nice. I want to do the whole nail. You know what? We're gonna go big. We're gonna do the whole nail. I did that kind of sloppy, but it doesn't look bad whenever it's just sloppy style. Yeah, okay. I can appreciate that. That was really fast. Feels strange, but you know what? Too much, Gene? Not yet. We're gonna move on, top coat this thing. We're gonna come back. Okay, we're gonna come back and do a bigger design on top of all of these. I'm going maximalist. I need to feel normal. I need to feel like things aren't the way they are. So I'm gonna just top coat it, and then we're gonna move on. Honestly, a good generous top coat just really fixes almost everything. All right, and next I'm going to try that marble design one more time on the middle finger. I feel like I can do it, but I also feel like maybe I'm just using bad colors. Feels weird, I don't know. But I don't hate it. This is the thing. None of these are particularly turning out the way that I wanted them to, but also I don't hate it. We're just gonna keep going, see how we feel. And then let's do a little bit more gold for the other nude nail. Also, I love this milky brown nude color. It feels like the perfect color to imitate like an actual nail. Like the, I was gonna say the raw form, just like your regular nail. I feel like I could do some hyper-realistic, maybe I will do some hyper-realistic nails now that I have this. Then some around the cuticle, nice. And for the pinky, I'm gonna do the same marble without the brown. I'm using black instead. And I think I like the black a lot better. That's not bad. I think I definitely messed up on the thumb now that I've kind of finessed the nail a bit more. But that's fine. I can probably just cover it with a sticker or a design. Some more foil because I feel like it. Don't want to cover up the middle of it though, because I feel like I did a really good job on the cat eye in the middle. Oh. That's not bad. Accidental camo nails, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. I like it, kind of. I don't hate it enough to take it off, but let's just decorate it now and see where we can go from here. Okay, at this point, I'm sure you could tell that I didn't know what I was going for. I honestly didn't plan this at all. I was just going with the flow, and the flow brought me to this point where I don't know what I want to do, but as I was taking a shower, I like suddenly gained sentience again and discovered that I once more had free will. And one thing that I love the most is that like when I was in middle school, high school, every day after school, I would watch any episode of River Monsters that was still available in the US. And I eventually watched every single season of River Monsters because I love Jeremy Wade and I love fish. And one of the most memorable things from that show was whenever Jeremy Wade was at the Arapaima fish farm and he got like torpedo missiled through his chest plate by one of the Arapaima fish that they were farming, and it cracked his breastbone. And I just have had the Arapaima are just my favorite fish. Okay, they are mad big, mad fast, and strong, and even though they aren't the prettiest one, I love everything about it. So I'm going to do a fish skeleton, and I'm using my model gels to sculpt out the, well, I'm first going through like a little rough draft right directly on top of my silicone mat. And once I'm satisfied that it's gonna match up to the size of my nails, because I'm not really sure how it's gonna flow across, 4 nails, especially because they're all curved surfaces. So first I'm mapping it out and then trying and failing to pick it up from the map itself. It's a mat. I'm trying and failing to pick it up from the mat itself. So I re-roll the clay, I sculpt directly on the nail. I do off-screen file the top of the fish skull just so that it looks a little more smooth, although I didn't do the best job of it. But you know, I just had this idea and I want to do it like immediately. So once I get all of the clay on my nails, I give it a quick cure just to like lock it into place. And I do a final cure for a full 60 seconds. But I then go over with some more black gel polish and cure that for a full minute. And then I go over and buff some gold chrome powder on it. And it just brings the whole thing to life. What you also don't see is that I go over it with a top coat and then buff on some more chrome so that it has that mirror-like finish. And then I top coat that with the base gel so that the chrome powder doesn't lift off immediately, and then I top coat that, which gives me that nice metallic shine. And honestly, I am absolutely in. These are just so fun. I forgot that I wanted to do fun nails. Sometimes you get sidetracked with trying to do like really pretty nails, but I think 2026 is just gonna be my weird year. I just wanna do some more weird nails. So first set of the year, first birthday set of the month is gonna be my freaky little fish skeleton. And I do add some pearls around the sides of it to like kind of mimic bubbles. And I think it worked out super well. I'm just so pleased with how these came out. And it is just like, I needed this so bad. I needed this so bad. And it looks fantastic. The thumb is the throwaway nail. There's always gonna be one nail on a hand that is a throwaway nail, and it is unfortunately the thumb. It doesn't look bad, but it also looks kind of weird compared to the rest of the nails. But I was going to just let this dangle, but it actually is kind of overstimulating, so I'm just gonna glue it down. Overall, I put a little fishing line in the fish's mouth, and I am aware that the lure is supposed to be like in the mouth and not at the end, but semantics, all right? You still get what I'm going for. So this is